we were talking about the weather. And this is very humid and hot. Or the boiling hot, right? Yeah. You sweat a lot.
It's better than at home. It is thick in snow at the moment.
Yeah, the winter in southern hemisphere. But the spring is coming. Coming in.
Yes.
So nice.
Soon.
Okay, so the inner court, the first building called the Hall of Heavenly Purity. Hall of Heavenly Purity, the living quarter for the emperors in the Ming and early Qing dynasties. So that's the place where the emperor spent most of their daily lives in that palace. And when the emperor passed away, and his coffin would be placed in that palace for a period of mourning. And so we divided into three parts: the middle chamber and the east and the west chambers. The middle chamber was the place where the emperor handled state affairs and gave an audience to those high-ranking officials and foreign ministers in the past. While those eastern chambers and the western chambers were the living quarter for the emperors. 27 beds in total were placed in those two chambers because of the security. Because the emperor didn't want those people to know where exactly they were sleeping at. It's back to 1542. 1542, that is the Emperor Jia Jing's reign. This emperor who ruled the country for 45 years. The second longest reign in the Ming dynasty. This emperor was sleeping in that chamber on October 21st, 1542. And he was nearly killed by those palace maids. The assassination ever happened in the Forbidden City because that emperor who was very brutal, very cruel, and who obsessed with the longevity pill. And whenever he took those longevity pill, he would become very moody, very erratic, and very unpredictable. Who always punished those palace maids and even had them killed. Those palace girls around the age of 16, they thought that later or sooner they will be killed by the emperor. Why don't they kill the emperor before they got killed? So on that night, October 21st, 1542, those group of palace maids, they snuck into that palace and they tried to kill the emperors by using a piece of cloth to strangle the emperor to death. But they were so weak, and they were so nervous. They made a knot. They tried very hard. They made a knot on that cloth. So their first attempt was failed, and then they took out their hairpin and tried to stab the emperor, but they failed again. So during that incident was happening, a little girl was so scared and who fled away, who betrayed those other palace maids and reported this incident to empress. The empress only lived about only 1 building away from the emperor's residence, and then the empress arrived with those guards and subdued all those palace maids, and they were all given the death penalty. And their families were given the death penalty or killed as well. So after that, the emperor put 27 beds in those two chambers. Nobody knows.
And the Judas maid, the maid that told on everybody, did they spare her life?
No, they all killed.
Of course not. And what was in the tablets of the longevity that the emperor was taking? Because I would like one of those.
It doesn't work.
No, I'm sure it doesn't work.
The emperor died at the age of 59.
Oh, well, that really didn't work.